when lives are on the line.
Are there any obvious injuries?
These men and women will risk theirs.
The lad who was driving got blood coming out of his face.
To save yours.
RTC trap.
They deal with the most serious injuries.
The patient is described as bleeding heavily.
Directly below his ear.
There's a lot of blood there.
The most critical illnesses.
The reports of a male who's in cardiac arrest, and without any action, the patient will die.
The 2 Yorkshire Air Ambulances cover Britain's biggest county.
He's fallen 30 foot from the roof.
Oh yeah.
He's got a big cut to his head.
5 million people rely on them
All right, sorry, sweetheart.
to deliver cutting-edge emergency medicine
We're just going to go to sleep. He's not looking particularly good.
at high speed.
If you can activate your major hemorrhage protocol.
Every day brings high stakes.
This man has been electrocuted.
Yeah.
Keep breathing, good lad.
What are our options for checking whether it's live or dead?
High risks.
Current side patient unresponsive.
He's obviously gone in, injury on its side.
Oh yeah, my name's Dr. David.
You can see he's in quite a precarious position. That door's probably not going to open.
And high drama.
Just keep your nice
Keep your hands down, Arthur. Let us do it. Arthur, let the paramedics do it. Come on.
Where's that worst pain?
It's his chest there.
Your chest. Okay, can we have a look at that then?
It's a Sunday morning at RAF Topcliffe,
Right, we want to be 12145.
and Helimed 99 has a life or death mission.
Topcliffe Tower, Helimed 99 Alpha, looking to lift and depart to the east, requesting cross all runways.
Pilot Steve is flying paramedics Lee and Gav 30 miles to an industrial accident in the market town of Driffield.
There is a crew on scene of this job. They can't get in the patient at the moment. He's unconscious but apparently breathing, but the power's still not been turned off. He's been electrocuted in this industrial unit.
Yeah, that's all received.
For the team, this could be a risky rescue.
Main priority really is the scene safety. They'll be getting there, make sure the power's turned off first. And there'll be people on the ground dealing with that. And then once it's safe to proceed, then ourselves or the ground crew is there first can go in and make an assessment. Depending on the severity of the electrocution, it can cause significant burns. I myself haven't actually been to someone who's been electrocuted severely, so it'll be a first for me. So really, I'll be interested to see what we find when we get there.
The accidents happened at a pet food factory.
So it's showing as the second long building in the middle. I get a visual. Oh yeah, I've got a visual there, look. By the red buildings. By those red containers. 1, 2 o'clock. Right, they've got the grass at the top right corner of that building. That should be alright. That should be us in there now. Yep. Okay, you're on the ground and you're clear into the 3 o'clock, Gav. 3 o'clock, Steve, yeah. Roger.
Firefighters have sealed off the scene of the accident. It seems the victim has received a massive electric shock. A senior ambulance service commander is bringing Gav up to speed.
We are about 99% sure that this man's been electrocuted. They had some power problems. He's come out here to investigate, got the power back on, and then he's been collapsed. The power's gone off a second after it's come back on. He's breathing with a normal rest rate, but he's still unconscious. Yeah. I don't think he's responding to the crew at the moment. Right. We're on to Northern Electric. We've got fire here, they're also on to Northern Electric.
Fine, yeah. No sign of any obvious sign of burns or anything like that we can see.
Can't see, he's on liquid, so I'm really loath to go in there or do anything.
Fine, yep, fair enough. Yeah.
The man is still inches from the 11,000 volt transformer. A local paramedic's been talking to him.
He's not responding, but he just goes.
Have you had anything of him?
No, initially we got he was snoring loudly. Rest of 18, but they'll just slow off every now and then. Yeah. So I just keep reminding him to breathe. Yeah. Constant shake. I don't know if that's electricity or him. So we don't. Yeah. And this is Dino, isn't it? Dino, yeah.
45-year-old Dino Reynolds is fighting for his life.
Keep breathing. Good lad. Get you out shortly, Dino. That's it. Good lad.
His rescuers are frustrated they can't reach him. It's just too dangerous until they know the current has been switched off.
At the minute they're just having a bit of trouble isolating the power, so we can't really get in. There's a little liquid on the floor.
so it's not really safe for us to proceed in there to treat him. We've got a member of the DCA crew around there now who's talking to him at the minute, so he is breathing, but just purely from a safety point of view, we can't risk actually moving into the compound until we know for definite that the power's turned off.
For Dino, time is of the essence. It's feared if he's shocked again, it could kill him instantly.
If he suddenly comes on and starts moving on, if they can't guarantee that the power's off, okay, we can't really. But we can't really commit to anyone, can we? Yeah.
Keep going. Good lad.
Paramedics are expected to accept minor risks, but entering the compound would be almost suicidal.
The type of current is, it's that current that shocks you and throws you away into it. Don't grab hold of you. Okay. Yeah.
Fire officers are desperately trying to find out how to switch the power off. It's the weekend, and there's confusion about the factory's supply.
In terms of what are our options to checking whether it's live or dead, in terms of from an external perspective?
If that transformer was live,
yeah.
And it's not dead, I have shut down the whole site.
11,000 volts coming into the site at the moment, and the difficulty that faces is, firstly, we can't go in until we know it's safe for our crews. I've been on the phone with National Power, who are telling us that it's not actually one of their substations, so it's owned by the site, so that's created further difficulties. Because we've got real good eyes on the casualty, we're able to see that they're not touching anything that's in terms of a live cable or conducting.
Firefighters are seeking authorization to go in. Despite the risk, it's still live.
From a crew perspective and crew safety, this gentleman's not touching any electrical cables. We'll be in a position just to remove him, won't we? Bear in mind, he's in line of sight and reachable.
Firefighters are taking a calculated risk.
Guys, just drag him if you can, yeah?
If the power is still flowing, touching Dino could be fatal. Even getting close to the 11,000 volts can kill.
Getting set up for John. You all right? Yeah. All right, John, one more.
At last, Dino is going to get the medical treatment he desperately needs.
I want to get to the side.
Electric shocks cause massive internal burns. 11,000 volts flowed through his body.
Get some monitoring on him. Yeah, I've got him, thank you. Yeah. Can you open your eyes for me? That's all right. John, open your eyes. We'll do a quick PM as well. I'll put that on there. Yeah, excuse that. Put that on there first.
Gavin Lee must work fast, and their first job is to bring him round if they can.
Dino, open your eyes for us, matey. Dino, have a squeeze of my hand for me. You can hear me, Dino. Squeeze my hand. Good lad. Well done.
Dino's heart is racing. His blood pressure is sky high and he is wheezing, possibly a symptom of burns to his lungs.
Sats are a bit on the low side. The obvious signs of burns, chest is clear, maintaining his own airway. BP is hypertension, 210 over 141. Got no sign of any injury to the back of his head. He's actually coming out now. He's got looks to be some electrical burns to his upper body, around his neck, chest and arms. Now he's been extricated. He does seem to be having a little bit of difficulty breathing. His oxygen levels are quite low despite being on 100% oxygen. He is diabetic. It's not too abnormal, his diabetic readings, but he's becoming a little bit agitated.
Has he got any meds with him? He might be asthmatic as well, or is that...
Nobody knows.
Dino needs specialist care. The team's doctor is on another job, so a neighbouring air ambulance has been called in.
Dino, we have actually set off a doctor from North East on their helicopter. So we've got him all ready now, so the doctor may decide to put the patient to sleep just to protect his airway until they get to hospital. So we're just going to wait, do a quick handover with their doctor when they arrive now. I think that's them coming now. And then they'll decide from there whether they go by land or whether they decide to fly in. If the doctor does any interventions, it will then become the patient of the North East ambulance. But we'll see when they land.
It's okay. We've got everyone here to look after you. It's fine.
Electrical burns can kill long after the initial shock. The more doctors know about the accident, the better they can treat Dino.
Checked him over, talked to do. He doesn't seem to have any sort of like entry and exit burns, anything like that. So
you're just looking at that.
Just burns, yeah. But obviously, if he's done that and it's held on to him for a little bit, he's got 11,000 volts that's gone through quite quickly. So he's going to have some underlying damage to his muscles and nerves, I would think. Hey, that's from Medic 1. Great North have just landed over.
Dino is about to be put into an artificial coma. Gav's handing his patient over to the flying doctor.
This is Dino. About 10:25 today, he was in this generator system here, and I believe they had a power cut. He went in to try to isolate it with a handle. Next thing you know, the colleagues came back out, found him unconscious on the floor. He has got like electrical burns to his arm, sort of upper chest into his neck. Very hypertensive, 214 systolics, probably the lowest we've had, and tachycardic. But he becomes quite agitated.
He's quite wheezy. Has he been wheezy all through?
He's diabetic. His BM is 15.4. He's only becoming quite wheezy now, but when you listen to his chest, it was initially clear, but it's quite wheezy at the top end. We think it's more upper respiratory as opposed to in the chest. But that's where we're at the minute.
No past medical history.
Not that we've got him, apart from all we've got is diabetic.
They're going to anaesthetise Dino. If all goes to plan, the next time he wakes, he'll be in hospital.
Dino, we're going to get you off to sleep in a second, okay? So we're going to give you some medicine, we're going to take that pain away, and we're going to get you off to the hospital, okay?
Ambulance had arrived with their critical care paramedic and doctor on board. Decision was made fairly quickly that, to protect the patient's airway because he's becoming quite agitated. So we've helped the doctor and the team from the North East pop the patient off to sleep. Yeah. Thanks very much, Jack. Yep, good, yep, thank you. So we're Great North are just loading the patient onto their aircraft now. The doctor's been speaking to Pinderfields Burn Centre, and they've accepted the patient. So once they've got him loaded and packaged, they'll be off to the Burn Centre, 15-minute flight away.
Dino's going to be flown 40 miles to the regional burns unit in Wakefield. His outlook is uncertain. When the scramble siren goes at the Nostell Air Base, nothing that can delay the crew is tolerated. Speed saves lives.
Engines. They are both. These needs it. All right, so require. Radios and lights, they're all fine.
In less than 2 minutes, Helimed 98 can be airborne.
I'll just go vertical and then over the other. Right, I'll go committed. 145, this was Nostell with climbing to 1,500 feet. 1019 and we're routing down towards Skelmanthorpe. 5 on board, across the basic service.
Often only one member of the crew knows where they're heading. Dr. Dave's job is to prepare for anything.
You get the alert through, there's no point trying to go back to his desk to find out what's going on. All we need to do is make sure you've gone for a quick toilet stop if you need to go. You get your helmet, you get your kit, and go straight out. Car on its side, patient unresponsive. If the car's got its side, you don't know if it's just skidded slight at low speed or is it high speed. If it's high speed, what sort of energy transfers happen within that car. You get a bit of information, but you won't know it until you get to the patient.
The team are approaching the scene of the car crash on a country lane.
Just on the bend there. Oh, right. See where that farm is? Yeah, far engine there. Horse in the field.
There are multiple hazards for pilot Jeff.
You got the wind farm at 1 o'clock low. See you, mate, cheers.
Paramedics Sam and James are helping him spot and avoid them.
Looks clear my side. Horses are running the other field. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go over that side. Yeah. So I'll bring my tail round to the helm. I was closer to the cave and I'm just going to bring the nose round to the... I'm going to be downwind, but it's alright. I'm with that. Tail's good. You're good to go whenever you want. Thanks, Jeff.
Hi.
Got one male casualty.
Yeah.
There's obviously gone in, hit tree on its side.
Yeah.
To stabilise the vehicle. It doesn't appear to be trapped physically.
Yeah.
If you guys could just give me a once-over with him.
Yeah, sure. Is it stable to wander it to go?
It's stable now. We've got it stabilised. Just be careful if you're operating round it.
The 77-year-old driver is trapped behind the wheel.
Hello there. Oh yeah. My name's Dr. David. With the ambulance service. How are you feeling? You got any pain in your neck at all? Anything there? No? Any pain in your chest? Any pain in your hips? Thighs? No? Okay.
Ian Yeardley hit several trees, then a dry stone wall. There's concern his car could move.
So it's always pretty rapid.
It's not completely stable at the moment, so I'll try and just step back a bit and keep an eye on things, but if I just pull you step back, all right?
Yeah. I think we'll get monitoring, we'll get AV access. If you can get some AV access stuff here.
Yeah, no worries.
Just pop this on your finger, Ian. Lovely. How are you doing? All right?
Yeah, apart from being sat up there, obviously.
Paramedic James is trying to reassure his patient at the same time as assessing his injuries.
No, don't worry, all right, we'll get you out soon, okay? We're just going to have a little check of your blood pressure and stuff, all right? Pulse 117, Sats 96.
His vital signs are normal.
Sorry, sir. Bit round there.
Just going to get an IV.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Dr. Dave wants to be able to give Ian drugs if his condition deteriorates. He wants a line in his arm.
What's the crack, Dave?
So I'm just going to access him, so if he starts feeling a bit weird, we've got some access whilst we get him out. It's just disorientated, so he's not in need of any pain relief, but whilst we're waiting for them to sort that out, we can get access in that right hand, and then so I'm just going to get IV access. Yeah. There's an elderly chap who's had a bit of a funny dizzy episode. Obviously come off the road, hit reasonable feral speed. He's conscious, but he's just disorientated. So we're not sure. I'm not sure exactly what injuries he's got. So just to be cautious, I'm just going to get some IV access just in case we need it, in anticipation of something happening. But it's hard to assess when somebody's in a vehicle.
If the crash was caused by a medical event like a stroke, Ian might need life-saving treatment urgently.
20 is respirate, 20, yeah.
He's not bleeding out, so I don't need to do it in a hurry, so we'll get it done in the safest possible way under fire and rescue's jurisdiction.
One of the local firefighters called to the scene knows Ian and his family.
Sorry, you said you know him normally?
Yeah, this is his wife.
All right, OK, no worries. I'll have a little chat with her about how he is normally. Does his speech sound normal? Yeah, so that's all completely normal, Dave.
Normal. If Ian was sat in a chair now outside at the road,
that's how he'd be. Smashing. Yeah. Oh, it's good that you know him then. That's really helpful. Thank you.
Ian's wife, Jill, is naturally worried. Firefighters are planning his extrication.
Yeah, so if do you want to stay then, just keep make sure.
Yeah, of course I can, mate. Right, Ian. You all right? Yeah. So the plan is for you to go out backwards. Okay. So it's a bit difficult. You can see he's in quite a precarious position. One of the firefighters is saying his main concern is that door's probably not going to open, and obviously we don't want to jar him too much as well. And there's possibly a bit of a query over. He's got a little bit of confusion at this point, and his heart rate's a little bit on the high side. I'm just going to push you upwards a bit. All right?
Look forward.
They've ruled out a neck injury, so they're carefully manhandling Ian out through the tailgate of his Nissan.
We'll get you over. You help us if you can, Ian. All right, you've got him there. If you want to take him with you now. Yeah, slide him back.
On your tummy like that, Ian.
Right. Lovely, keep it going.
Ian's slowly being lifted out, and as they talk to him more, a possible cause of the crash is emerging.
Thinks he's been unconscious prior to the crash, and I asked him, he says he thinks he passed out.
Well, he's had some vacant episode or medical episode.
Right, Ian. Right, just pop some blocks either side of your head, all right? Just with it being a bit confused.
Just relax. Just lay down. Hello.
It's been a traumatic experience for Ian.
So now you said that you felt a bit dizzy and you thought you might have lost consciousness before the crash. Have you had any pains in your chest or anything like that? No. Definitely not. Vandabby. Any pains anywhere? No. And was there anything other than the dizziness that was concerning you before you had the accident? Any other symptoms or anything that seemed unusual?
I just felt dizzy. I thought I shouldn't be driving this.
Okay. Okay.
I remember pulling the side of the road and the next thing bang.
Okay. No problem. Great stuff.
Ian's a veteran driver, but today he missed a turning.
Thank you. How old are you?
So, what do you like a bit of...
Hey? I'm a rude sort of person, Ian, unfortunately. 77, good man. Oh, we thought you were 60, so that's good. Just relax your arms down for me.
James can find nothing physically wrong with his patient.
Dave, are you happy with that? I've had a feel down his neck and back. He's not got any pain. I appreciate he's a little bit on the confused side, but he can sort of answer simple questions and stuff, and I feel like he'd be able to tell us if he had any pain.
It's all a mystery to his family too, but the team have a theory.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Jill. Hi, Jill. I'm James. I'm one of the paramedics. So basically, we've given him a good check over. We've had a look at his heart. His ECG trace is absolutely fine at the moment. My colleague's done his blood sugars, and they're a little bit low, which might explain why he seems not quite himself maybe, and maybe why he's come a different way to what you might expect and things. But that's fine. What we can do is we can give him some glucose, either into his blood or orally. We're just sort of deciding what's best for him at the moment, and then we'll get his blood sugar back up and he'll be back to his normal self. Either way, he's going to need to go to the hospital. So, but anyway, we'll look after him for you. All right, my colleagues are going to pop him down by land. Okay. You okay? You're all right, but be reassured. His numbers are all absolutely fine. Everything looks good. We need to get him sorted, but we're not worried about him.
But it's
worried
not
about him.
why this is happening.
Oh, absolutely. That's what they'll investigate. Yeah.
Ian's off by road to the local A&E. After 60 years behind the wheel, this might be the end of the road for him, and the freedom to drive. There are more than 1 million licensed motorbikes on the UK's roads, and they keep air ambulances busy all year round.
What's the job, guys?
RTC.
It's New Year's Day, and HeliMed 99 has been scrambled to a bike crash.
I'm looking for DCO. Is there anyone in scene?
There should be a technician crew near.
Pilot Lee is flying Dr. Andy and paramedics Kit and Tyrone to South Yorkshire.
Okay, just describe the road to me.
It's a B road. Looks like there's loads of fields.
It's near the cricket ground, by the way.
Near a cricket ground, okay.
Yeah. The incident is just the other side of it, if that makes any sense to you.
Yeah, it does.
They're heading for a biker with a suspected head injury.
Just this side of that housing estate.
Yeah, I think I've got what possibly could be a cricket area.
That should be the cricket pitch, that should be our job, just to the side of that.
Okie dokie. Right, we're going into the cricket pitch.
Okay.
I'm happy the domestics are in the 12 o'clock. Okay, mate, yeah.
Come left if you need to, Lee.
Okay, coming left.
Yeah, just say that, there's metals.
Okay, right, okay, we'll go down on that then, mate.
The crash involves a group of bikers out for a New Year ride. Eyewitnesses and the victim's mates stopped to give first aid.
How are we doing? My name's Kit, I'm one of the paramedics. How are we doing? Hello, sir.
Hello.
What do we call you?
Arthur.
Arthur. What happened then?
Apparently I don't know.
Not sure, eh?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Arthur Jepson is 68. He came off his touring bike on a bend. Why is a mystery.
Arthur, keep talking to me.
Arthur, I'm just going to do a couple of checks here, okay?
Yeah.
Deep breath in.
Have
Does that hurt?
No.
No. Is that? No.
No.
That's sore on the left, isn't it there? Okay.
Kit needs to check his patient from head to toe.
Keep really still. Any pain in your hips here?
No.
Good. Lift this leg up gently. Brilliant, and that leg. Good stuff.
The initial examination seems positive.
Squeeze my fingers. Squeeze. Any pins and needles or anything?
No.
Feel the same on both sides? Yeah.
He's wearing full leathers, and it's hard to know what injuries they are covering up.
So we'll just see if we can get some of these clothes off, Arthur. Okay. You're well wrapped, aren't you?
Hopefully these have helped. Stop you from getting us injured, aren't they?
There's a very real possibility he could have broken his neck.
We'll take your helmet off, Arthur, and then we'll get your jacket off, okay, as well.
It's not unknown for well-meaning members of the public to fatally injure bikers by hastily removing helmets.
You keep still, Arthur.
Don't move. Don't be moving.
There you go.
Good man.
Well done.
Removing his helmet will allow Dr. Andy to check for head injuries. He's not so sure Arthur's unhurt.
Where's that worst pain?
It's his chest there.
Your chest. Okay, can we have a little look at that then?
I couldn't see anything, but he's got a lot of scuffs all around his t-shirt and things. No, stay there.
So Arthur, that's
Slide out the jacket.
No, just stay still.
Well,
No, but you're saying that your chest's hurting, if your back's hurt as
don't
well.
be cutting
if
me
you
off.
start trying to... The
Have
one
you got
left
insurance?
the after.
no, I haven't. Don't cut my jacket off.
We'll sit you up and you can do it that way, but we'll keep your head still while we do that, okay?
Arthur doesn't want his expensive leathers damaged, but the team are clear what their priorities are.
Yeah. All right. We're trying to work with you and help you with your kit, but just keep your head nice and still for us, all right?
Broken necks are common in bike crashes.
Just keep nice and still for us. Just very slowly turn your head towards me. How does your neck feel doing that?
A bit taut on the right-hand side.
All right, and look the other way. How does that feel?
Yeah, same again.
It's just down this right side here, is it?
Let's take your top jumper off, and then we'll do your blood pressure and we can get you some painkillers.
Dr. Andy is suspicious. He fears an internal injury.
So I feel that pulse. Nice strong radio. Yeah, tachycardia.
Can I just cut this sleeve? It's ripped up already.
We just slide it up.
Well, I need to get to your arm. Sorry, Arthur. There we go. Do you feel dizzy or faint or anything like that?
Bit hot.
Yeah.
Can you tell what happened then, why I'm here?
You've crashed your bike, but I don't know how.
Well, exactly. Is there like crossroads or a bend or no? It's another vehicle.
No.
Oil on the floor. No, I just all I know is I'm sat here.
And you can't remember what happened. Then. You don't remember feeling funny or getting dazzled by sunlight. Or...
His mates are as baffled by the crash as he is.
He's a well-experienced rider. He's 67, Arthur, so he's been riding all his life since he was a kid. But as you come round that corner, the low sun at this time of year straight in your face, and I think he's just not seen that edge of that curb, touched that curb and is over. Easy mistake on a bike.
Arthur, in just a second, what we want to do is get you just to lift your bum up. Yeah. We're going to slide a board underneath you.
He's a tough fella, you know what I mean? So yeah, he sounded all right, as long as he's got no internal injuries or whatever, or head injury, which is obviously the worst one, isn't it?
Get it, on 3, 2, 3.
He's not hit anybody anyway, so job's a good one, innit? As close as we can get anyway.
Okay, ready, steady, lift.
They're going to fly him to the major trauma centre in Sheffield for x-rays.
Hi, it's Kit from the Air Ambulance on Helimed 98. Yeah, it's a, I believe, 60-year-old man, motorcyclist who's come off. GCS is 14, losing 1 for voice, slightly confused. All right, so we'll be 50 minutes, thanks.
Arthur's come off his motorbike. We don't know what speed, but the bike's come off the road onto the pavements, which potentially made impact with the curb. His only complaint really is pain to the left lower chest on the front, but obviously the spleen sits under there as well, so there's concerns around that. His pulse rate's quite high at the moment. Now that could be pain, it could be anxiety, but it could also be a sign that he's bleeding into his stomach or his chest, so we have to take that seriously. Although his blood pressure's normal, which is a good sign, but often that can stay fairly high until you've lost a lot of blood, so we shouldn't be falsely reassured by that. So because of that, we're treating worst case scenario, which is bleeding into the abdomen or the chest. We've given him some TXA, which is, is good for patients that are bleeding, and we're going to take him to the major trauma centre in Sheffield. So at the moment, things aren't looking too bad, but you can get caught out by these situations, so we have to think of worst case scenario.
This isn't the way Arthur expected to start the new year. The team hope their fears for his condition are unfounded. When winter bites, the weather makes the team's job harder. From heavy rain to high winds, ice and snow. Every day is a battle with the elements for paramedics like Gav.
Well, this time of year now it's very cold, the roads are wet, it's greasy, sometimes it's bordering on freezing. Obviously covering the whole of Yorkshire, there's a lot of rural roads as well, so in previous weeks we've been to quite a few RTCs out on rural roads when they're dark, slippy, and also people just don't drive to within the road conditions.
The weather can catch out the team too. Survival tent and supplies are always kept on board in case Helimed 99 is stranded in the Dales.
Just like for your first shift, just to make sure you eyeball all the things that you're most likely to use, make sure it's all there so that you're not getting somewhere and suddenly realising, you haven't got it, or someone's forgot to put something on, which doesn't happen very often, but yeah, it's just always nice just for peace of mind to know you've got everything.
It's not long before the team are heading out into the cold.
99, you're probably going to be first on scene now, over.
It's the evening rush hour, and Gav and Tyrone are on approach to the scene of a crash in South Yorkshire with Dr. Chris.
Yeah, it's all copied. We think we've got standing traffic. I'll give you an update.
Pilot Lee needs to get his medics as close as possible.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be safe. I'm going to shoot the approach to the brownfield. Yeah. And then I'm going to reposition.
He's using the helicopter's steerable searchlight to pick his landing site.
I think it's fairly solid underneath. Guys, you clear out.
The crew are joining ground units at the scene of a two-car crash.
Bye-bye, lads. Careful.
A small 4x4 turning out of a junction has been T-boned by another vehicle.
Cheers, mate.
Dr. Chris needs to get up to speed fast.
Car versus car. There's just one male driver in the car that's talking to Gav. Trying to find the location of the other driver, but it's not a knockdown of the
driver's here. My sister and the two kids are in that van up there, buddy. Right, somebody go check them out, because one's just a baby.
Right, okay.
You alright? Yeah. What's happened? I was just coming around that corner and he's just pulled out of that junction and then...
So you're coming down here?
Yeah, we're coming down here.
I'm going along this road.
Any pain in your chest here?
No.
Can you take a couple of big deep breaths in for me? Any pain there?
No.
No? That's all good.
Gav is assessing the Suzuki driver. His car is badly damaged. He needs to figure out just how badly he's come off.
What are your legs?
Legs are fine.
Can you move them?
Just got an idea.
You're headache and you can move these, yeah? That's good. But you can't remember anything that's happened. Which direction you're travelling in, do you know?
That car must have been up this way.
You don't know? You know where you're going from or to? Well, obviously you're stuck in this car at the minute, aren't you? So just bear with me 1 minute, all right?
The driver's story is a red flag for Gav. His memory loss suggests a head injury. He's calling Dr. Chris to examine him. This case just became serious. On a rural road in South Yorkshire, Gav is treating Matt, the driver of a 4x4 hit side-on by another car. Dr. Chris is worried.
Hey Chris, this is Matthew. He's got no pain anywhere, apart from a little stiffness in his neck, but he just can't remember what's happened. The only thing is he just can't remember what's happened.
So from witness, he was coming out this way, this car was coming up here quite quick. Yeah. He's pulled out, hit the car, spun around onto it. Yeah. Two of the patients' tyres have a look at. That's fine. They're both walking around.
Come on Matthew, come on, have a walk with me. We're going to get you on the back of this ambulance in the warm, get you checked over, pal, all right? Yeah. I'm just going to hold on to you, all right?
Matt seems to have had a lucky escape, but Chris isn't so sure.
You look at the little Suzuki, you can see how cars don't take side impacts, and that whole side of that car's fully intruded onto this chap's kind of pelvis, chest and legs. You know, he could potentially have some serious injuries looking at that, so we need to be really quite careful with him.
The first results of Gav's examination are promising.
Good equal air entry, and his chest, no pain in his pelvis, no pain in his legs, can move himself all right. It's self-extricated now from the vehicle. I took a little bit incontinent, but that can be expected.
Other motorists with first aid training stopped to help Matt and a couple in the other car.
So a pedestrian was knocked down. Has anybody been knocked down?
I don't know. Is the pedestrian knocked down the hill? No.
That's the information we got. That's all.
Yeah, it's all right.
The team are still concerned about Matt's loss of memory. He's going to go to hospital by road. From here, it'll be almost as fast as flying with fewer risks.
So we don't know how long he lost of consciousness?
No, we don't. I mean, you can always go on, you can reassess C-span if you like, and if you're done as air on the side of caution, you can always immobilise just based on mechanism. But I've not found anything from an assessment within the car, but you might pick up something here.
Police have arrived to investigate the cause of the crash.
There's 3 occupants of that vehicle, both kind of minor injuries we believe, who are up in that van up the top there.
Lovely. Do we know injury status?
At the minute he's walked to the vehicle.
Right.
So I mean he's pretty surprised looking at that little Suzuki. So I think he's probably going to be, probably not life-threatening.
They're going to do another secondary assessment now. So I basically said, you know, we'll be on the safe side, maybe immobilise and treat for the worst. And
Dr. Chris wants him to go to the major trauma centre.
I think he should go to an MCC, yeah.
This stretcher will keep his spine and neck straight until they can be x-rayed.
Just try and keep your head still for us.
I'm going the other way a little bit. I'm going to go the other way a little bit, okay? 2, 3. Yeah, that's it.
Gav's still cautious.
The patient's actually been really lucky. He's been T-boned sort of in the driver's side at a junction, and they've knocked the car probably a good 40 or 50 feet into the verge. He doesn't have any recollection of the incident, but initially his injuries look like he's come off quite lightly. We haven't found any significant injury at all. He's been able to self-extricate from his vehicle and walk onto the back of the ambulance. But just based on the mechanism, they are going to actually take him to the major trauma centre, because it could be the adrenaline and what's happened, or the fact that he's got a little bit of amnesia masking any hidden injuries that we haven't been able to pick up on scene. So just as a precaution, they're going to take him to the Northern General, which is about half an hour by land from here.
In the next hour, Matt will undergo scans at Sheffield's Northern General Hospital. The results will confirm the team's suspicions. In winter, the Yorkshire Dales can be a desolate, lonely place. And with many houses now being holiday homes, some villages are all but deserted. But there are still a handful of hardy visitors who come all year round.
Hello mate, I've got a job for you.
And today, one tourist's life is in danger.
It's a crew on scene with a confirmed MI.
It's a mission for Helimed 98, based at RAF Topcliffe in North Yorkshire.
Right, ready checks when you are, please then, mate.
Paramedics Daz and Matt are on their way to a man suffering a heart attack.
Top lift traffic, helimed 98 Alpha lifting departing to the northwest.
Pilot Harry is flying his medics 20 miles up into Wensleydale.
LS98 has lifted route in labour.
Is it a horse rider come off from?
No, it's a heart attack.
Oh, is it?
Well, yeah, confirmed heart attack, MI, so.
Right.
10 million people visit the Dales every year, but population shrinks to less than 20,000 in midwinter.
Okay, pre-landing checks, doors and harnesses.
Close and secure right.
Close and secure on the back. And close and secure from left. Auto trim.
We'll come back to you in the hover, please.
Roger, and brief.
Their patient is in the care of a ground ambulance crew.
LS98, we're preparing to land on the gallop, so if DCA follows the road up, they should come across us over.
They're landing on a track used by local racing trainers to exercise horses.
Right, that's a good position to come off the road, isn't it, for loading, yeah. As long as the DCA isn't going to drive into the blades, I'll get us as close as we can. Yeah, leave us fully down.
98's landed.
The reason we've come is because it's a long drive from a primary centre where people go for heart attacks. When somebody's having a heart attack and a confirmed heart attack, we need to get them to that centre really quickly to have basically a procedure done to stop any more damage to the heart happening.
Paramedics have already started drug therapy.
Right, so this is Stephen. He's a 73-year-old gent, normally fairly fit and well. From this morning, he's developed central chest pain radiating into his left arm.
Right. Stephen Whitehead, Rocky to his friends and family, was on a short break from his home in Leeds with his wife and 15 other family members.
Have you still got those pains now, sir?
Yeah, I can just feel just slightly.
Slightly? Not as bad as it was to begin with. And you've never had a heart attack before or anything?
No.
No? Okay.
In this case, speed is essential. He needs urgent treatment in a cardiac centre.
Are you okay to just do a gentle stand?
Yeah.
If you just swing your legs around, everything nice and slowly.
Matt's alerting Leeds General Infirmary.
Oh, hi there, Matthew here on Helimed 98.
That's it, just sit back on the hardboard.
Yeah.
Sudden onset pain, 9:30 this morning. Radiating neck, left arm. Confirmed elevation V1, V2, V3.
The ECG printout confirms arteries in Rocky's heart are blocked.
If you keep your arms in for now, and then that goes over your head, so keep your arms in.
Depression in 1 and AVL, and he's been in a cardiac ward in LGI before with a leaky valve.
Just pop your head back for us. I'll keep that open. Pop your head back now. That's it, perfect. I'll keep that open for you.
And we'll be 20 minutes, I think, 25 minutes from now, because we're just going to load him on.
Yeah, we'll go head first onto the aircraft, and there is a lot of dog feces on the floor, so just watch your footing.
Air desk from Medic 2. We're going to fly him to Leeds into coronary care, and they've accepted over.
As long as the blood flow to his heart is limited by the clot, Rocky's in danger of going into cardiac arrest.
All received, Matt. I'll let the helipad know. Thank you, over.
Pads have been attached to his chest, so Matt can shock his heart back into rhythm in flight if necessary.
Right, rejects from you, please. Nice.
Yeah, pre-takeoff, engines both fly.
They are, and they are guarded.
Confirm both flat guarded, doors and harnesses.
Close and secure right.
Close and secure here. And brief.
Okay, we'll lift to the hover, quick lookout turn, and then a helipad departure from this location. Okie dokie. To the hover, 2 good engines, pull in, and coming up and back from there.
98's lifted, route in LGI.
As we first suspected, this gentleman is having a heart attack. It's what we call a septal anterior heart attack, so it's a certain part of his heart that's affected. What I'm doing now is kind of monitoring his response to everything we're doing, monitoring his blood pressure to make sure it's not having any spikes or any drops in it, make sure there's been no dramatic or drastic changes to his condition.
It's just 20 minutes from the heart of the Dales into the centre of Yorkshire's biggest city.
Yeah, we just need to keep monitoring him, and we're nearly at Leeds now.
Their patient's now minutes away from cardiac specialists.
LS98 is on finals for LGI.
Okay, fire crew are there. That's LDP there.
98's landed LGA.
Right, Stephen, what we're going to do is we're going to pass you out of the aircraft, okay?
Yeah, that's it, whatever.
All right, we'll keep you as...
I really appreciate what you're
doing. Hey, not a problem at all, not a problem at all. We're going to try and keep you as warm as we can.
Okay. Yeah.
Rocky's very grateful for his flight. It may have saved his life.
73-year-old Stephen, sudden onset of central chest pain on slight exertion at 9:30 this morning.
Matt is briefing the cardiac team.
Radiating up into his neck and left arm, phoned 3 9s, and about half an hour later, crew arrived, confirmed STEMI on ECG.
In the next hour, cardiologists will decide whether to remove the clot in Rocky's heart using a microscopic grab or treat him with drugs. 5 weeks later, and Rocky's back at home. It turns out his existing heart problems, including a leaking valve, make Rocky's a complicated case.
When the consultant came along, he just confirmed what I really already knew, that I had suffered a heart attack and that I do have an enlarged heart, but the aortic valve is not pumping blood as well as it should do.
In most heart attack cases, cardiologists use tiny springs called stents to open out blocked blood vessels.
I had to have a small operation, but as it turned out, I didn't need the stents, and just the medication seemed to be able to ease whatever I'd got, and I didn't need an operation in the end. It was just the medication.
Keep breathing. Get you out shortly, Dino.
Dino, the factory worker stunned by an 11,000-volt shock, was in a coma for 5 days and now suffers from PTSD and seizures.
Have a squeeze of my hand for me. You can hear me, dear. Squeeze my hand.
He lost the use of his hands for several days and believes he only survived because of the 2 air ambulance teams.
Hiya, my name's Dr. David. How are you feeling?
Low blood sugar was blamed for pensioner Ian's crash on a country lane, and his licence was suspended as a precaution.
Keep really still. Any pain in your hips here? Good. Lift this leg up gently.
Arthur, the dedicated biker who came off on New Year's Day, is already back on 2 wheels, continuing a 50-year love affair with the open road.
I'll always be a biker. I've been a biker from the stroke of midnight when I was 16 in London, waiting for Big Ben to chime. I was officially 16. I sat on my BSA Bantam, I put it in gear, and I disappeared for a couple of hours. And I've been on the bike ever since.
He's had a lucky escape, and he intends to continue riding all year round.
It's like falling off a horse. You get straight back on and don't let it worry you. You master it again. So the injuries are only slight, bruising on the chest. Other than that, nothing. Very lucky.
So we don't know how long he lost of consciousness?
No, we don't.
And Matt, whose 4x4 crashed near Barnsley, was found to have a bleed on the brain. Happily, he's now made a good recovery.